We're gonna get started.
And y'all, yeah, okay. Y'all can video, y'all can FaceTime, or take pictures, whatever. Okay. All right.
Mine should be good.
Just turn your volume down on the side. All righty. I want to get out of the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very much.
On behalf of the United States President, the United States Navy, and the grateful nation, please let this flag serve as a symbol of our appreciation for your loved ones' honorable and faithful service. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for being here. Celebrate my dad, John, Papa John. Getting his start in Queens, New York in 1947. Who would have thought he would come all the way here from North Carolina? Now his first years are kind of an enigma for all of us. Thinking he was originally orphaned and just recently finding out in the last few years that he was not. He prided himself on several roles in his life. First, being a Navy vet, where he got the nickname Doc, who most of us affectionately called him when he first came into our lives, being known as the combat medic and horseman that he felt a lot of pride in and that he really related to. If you ever want to get an idea, I think watching MASH in the 4077, he affectionately always either agreed or disagreed with the tactics used on that show. But I always considered Alan Alda epitome of dad in the service during a time that I wasn't able to witness any of that. He didn't identify very greatly with being a service member and wore that with great pride, whether it be in a jacket or on a hat or in very few scattered stories he shared with us. I think his other few roles in life, one of them being Don, of course, husband of almost 40 years to Lady Di, also to my mother. But his great cherish was his wonderful marriage that he shared with Di and the life that they grew together, blending of families and having experiences shared, and trips to the battlegrounds of the Civil War and to Corpus Christi and all the travels that they did and shared together. And had a lot of memories on that we've discovered recently and going through some of the photo albums. I remember in my youth in the summers of Kissimmee, Florida, by the pool and at Disneyland, and drinking Pepsis on a hot summer day, and always being very sad when those times came to an end. But I have a lot of wonderful memories there. And of course, I think one of his most cherished roles that he shared of us, many of us that we know now, are being Papa Don, Papa and Grandma, Papa to adopted kids like Tristan and all the other people they used to babysit for throughout the years. They all sort of came known to Dad and Di as Papa and Grandma. They loved, kids used to always gravitate towards Dad, roll around in the yard, teach them how to mow lawns. I think he really enjoyed that aspect later in life. Of course, it helps when you can give the kids back at the end of the day. No. 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 So thank you for coming and sharing this brief synopsis of Dad. And he'll be missed, and he loved dearly, he was dearly loved. I don't know where you are now, Dad, but hopefully you're crossing waves and making school somewhere. And bowling. And bowling, yes. Bowling. Many days spent in a pro shop or a bowling alley, playing Miss Pac-Man to pass the time. We got good at our games then, I do believe. Thank you all for being here and sharing this with us.
Anybody else?
I have a question.
Don't get me started on that. All right, this concludes. Thank you. You're welcome.
That's the frame and look.
I'll tell you what, yes, find a case for it. Okay, and then it'll be nice and on this one. It's up to you. If you want.
You're welcome. No, I love it.
It's
weird, but
It's
had some fun.
I believe it. I believe it.
Come visit in Louisville. So I'm gonna have y'all go ahead and get in your cars. That way you can stay warm. You'll see that my guys come up, there'll be a vehicle that has the American flag.
Nice to meet you both.
Have a safe trip back.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you.
Stop, don't follow them off road.
Stop at the grass.
Yeah, stop at the grass. You know,
Hello. Love you. Bye.